music for your Sunday morning, streaming live at 100sunrise.com, WHRV.org, altradio.org, iTunes, Shoutcast, and Radio Time. We're on your digital radio at 89.5 WHRV HD2 Alt Radio. You know we like to do acoustic sessions on the show, and you know we like to do live acoustic sessions on the show. Today's is brought to you with support from Carol Butler at Pembroke Title. Pembroke Title is your real estate resource. Just click on their ad at 100sunrise.com. And we're joined for this acoustic session here this morning by Andy Geels. Andy, how are you?
I'm wonderful. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Well, thanks for coming in. Of course, you won the Emerging Artist Contest earlier this month at the Sea Level Singer-Songwriter Festival, and we're going to talk to you about that. But what would you like to play for us first? This
first one's called Call of Carolina.
Excellent. Here's Andy Geels here on 100 Sunrise.
Been counting out of stay late since we rode out of Charleston, riding away from a place I've barely been. My girl laying in the back with Whitman in the sunshine, and I wonder if I'll roll on back again. She said, wake me if we cross another border, wake me if we're lost in Tennessee. But when I see the sunset dancing on her shoulder, well, I think that I'll just go and let her sleep. And these moments go like radios, another tune, another mile. My engine hums a call to Carolina, and every song we're singing ends in time. And my daddy said once, boy, you must remember, key to living life down to the last is looking down the road in that rear mirror and knowing that you can't stay in the past. But these moments go like radios, another tune, another mile. My engine hums a call of Carolina, and every song we're singing ends in time. Yeah. These moments go like radios, another tune, another mile. Yeah, my engine hums the call of Carolina, every song we're singing ends in time.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Andy Geels here on 100 Sunrise. I forgot to tell your entourage that you can applaud during these acoustic sessions, so hopefully he'll applaud on the next one. I'm sure you liked it, right?
Now he's been pressured into it.
Now he has to do it. Maybe he can put a few whoops in there as well. Andy Geels here on 100 Sunrise. Well, congratulations on winning the big contest. It was actually your second try, wasn't it?
It is, yeah. I applied for them my first time last year, and was a finalist, but didn't bring it home. It was really something to come back this year. I felt like I had grown a lot over the years, so it was great to have that validation.
So you think you felt a little more comfortable with it the second time around?
Yeah, I think a lot of the pressure was off. Definitely the second time, and the people were so great too. The green room was relaxed and fun, and we were making jokes the whole time, and it was just a wonderful experience. It was the year before as well. It's great.
What did you think of the other performers? There were quite a few good performers.
Oh yeah, I mean that's enough to put sweat on your brow for sure. I mean I went next to last, so I had to watch all these wonderful people get up there and do their songs, and I kind of just had to tell myself get up there and do your thing, and that's the most you can do.
So you actually the one artist, well, there were a couple of artists in the competition who actually have done two formats, the first format and the second format. This is a new format.
Yeah.
For the what did you think of it?
I loved it. I loved the idea of being able to play both of my songs and kind of give a little bit of range, I guess, between the two.
Yeah, it was a very good format. It really worked well. So you write a lot of songs, it seems, right? But you're only 22. How many songs have you written in this short time?
I was trying to pin down a number the other day. I think I have about 20 that I feel real good about, and then I've got other ones that are less solid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you tell me about this EP you have, or putting out, Way Out Here?
Yeah, Way Out Here. We released that July 11th. I guess it would have been 2 years ago, almost 2 years ago.
Okay.
And we recorded it live. It's just me and a guitar. One of the songs, Redefined, has Suzanne Stanley on it, singing harmony. So, but yeah, that was a lot of my early songs. I first started writing serious songs when I was in college. Before that, I was writing comedy songs, actually. And so a lot of that EP is some of my earliest songs.
Now, what is this Coffee Lab Records? What is that? Is that yours?
No, it isn't actually. Coffee Lab Records is run by C.J. LeBeau.
Oh, I know C.J.
Yeah, and so I recorded through them, and Jackson LeBeau is also
right. He's been on the show,
Yes,
both of them are on.
I had to pick his brain about. I was nervous coming on here.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
What is there to be nervous about? I mean, look at this. This is like a living room in here. There's CDs everywhere.
That's true. It makes you feel at home.
Well, what else would you like to play for us? We're talking with Andy Geels, by the way, the winner of the Emerging Artist Contest this year at the Sea Level Festival. What else would you like to play?
This next one's called Tired. I actually played it at that competition. It was one of the songs that I played. So.
Excellent. Here's Andy Geels here on Hunter at Sunrise.
When did I get numb to seeing dead kids on TV? Just how many tragedies ago? Just how many broadcasts and headlines has it been? How many days since I had hope? Can anybody tell me when a corpse became a platform and a pulpit for a politician stand? When exactly it became okay to read a victim's name when building up that public servant's brand? 'Cause I'm tired. Just how many minutes do you wait to start the fight before you rub the talking heads on out? 'Cause after all, the channel with the loudest voices wins, but those bodies on the street don't hear you shout now. And all these moments seem to do is light the spark under the few who take the chance to use them for their game. So news personas, take your cue, pick a side, you're red or blue, and come next month we'll do it all again. and I'm tired. I'm not here to tell you all to vote a certain way. Not here to take away your guns. And I'm not here to tell you what it is you should believe. Not here predicting what will come. But somewhere in the crossfire we forgot to process tragedies and make them into something someone wins. But there are people mourning here, others living in the fear that this is just a cycle without end. And we're tired.
Yeah. Under at Sunrise here with Andy Geels. Yeah, there's a lot going on in the world, isn't there?
Yeah, there is definitely.
It's tough to take sometimes.
Yeah.
That was a very heartfelt song. So is that a really new song for you, or?
I wrote that song this past October, actually, after the shooting at the Oregon Community College. At the time, I was finishing up my college degree, and so I was on. I went to Radford. I was on Radford's campus, and I was walking home, and I was seeing all the. Basically, the way I get news, you know, you see enough people posted on Facebook, and all of a sudden you sort of look into it. And Facebook was the worst place to be, I guess, at the time, because you had all these people who were sort of entrenching themselves on sides of an issue and not really, I guess, taking time to process. And so it was one of those things where I got home and I wanted to just sort of forget about it, but I had that first line, you know, when did I get tired of seeing dead kids, or when did I get numb to seeing dead kids on TV? It was sort of rolling around in my head, and I had to write it down, and then the rest sort of just came after that.
Yeah, it's tough. It's just one of the many tough times in our history these days. Now, you're living in Virginia Beach. Are you originally from Virginia Beach? I
was born in Iowa. I moved to Virginia Beach with my family when I was in 4th grade. So I like to think that I'm raised Virginia Beach, but I still have a little bit of Iowa in me, I guess.
Yeah, do you have some relatives out there? I've been noticing some people on Facebook, and you're talking about Facebook.
Yeah, I do. My dad lives out there, and a lot of my family, actually lives out there.
So they're probably listening this morning?
Yes, yeah.
On Central Time, probably.
Yeah, a little earlier.
We're a little early. Now, you're going to be performing over at the 5 Points Farmers Market. You must be excited about that.
Definitely, yeah.
Starting at noon today?
Yes, yep.
You got a whole repertoire of songs?
Yeah, I was excited to put that list together. Yeah, I'm looking forward to playing them.
So is this the, you probably play gigs around town, right?
Yes.
So this will not be the first time you've run through your songs on stage.
Well, some of those songs, yeah, it will be the first time I'm playing them on stage. Some of those originals are fresh. I'm looking forward to it. It was fun rehearsing them, and it'll be good to play them all back to back.
And you'll have someone playing with you. Why don't you introduce that guy, since he's sitting here in the studio?
I'll have Jackson LeBeau with me, and he'll be playing lead guitar. It'll be a good time. I told him to bring a top hat and glasses like Slash, but we must have left those at home.
Well, Jackson, we're going to have to get you back on the show. You guys were great when you were here. So, anyway, Andy Geels here on Hunter at Sunrise. What else would you like to play?
This last one's called Like Me.
Okay, here's Andy Geels here on Hunter at Sunrise.
Silence falls on a tabletop, another train wreck coffee shop day, where I say something like this probably won't work. I'm addicted to working late, and I got this vision that I'm chasing down of a name in the marquee lights. And it's not fair to drag somebody through my pencil-marked sleepless nights. So now another bridge is burned. That's how I think I'm gonna earn my sound, fulfilling prophecies that there's nobody quite like me. Yeah, nobody else like me. So I take the check and I hope the door, like the chivalry, will ease the blow. But she blows past without a glance and won't let disappointment show now. And now there's this feeling in the back of my mind that I'm scorching ground before it grows. Not because of some dream I built, but a nightmare I'm afraid to show. So now another bridge is burned. That's how I think I'm gonna earn my sound, fulfilling prophecies that there's nobody else like me. Yeah, nobody quite like me. Oh well, at least I have this song to sell. Another love gone wrong by self-inflicted prophecies that there's nobody else like me. Yeah, nobody quite like. In the evening glow I see her, as the sun sets into black. The name I haven't yet uncovered, somewhere farther down the track. And though the lyrics paint a picture of a romance out of reach, I can close my eyes and see her, someone dreaming just like me, just like me. Somebody just like me, dreaming just like me, yeah. Dreaming just like me.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We're at Sunrise here with Andy Geels. Well, do you think you're going to be doing this for a while? You think you want to be a professional?
Oh man, I sure hope so, yeah.
That would be the dream?
Yeah.
Well, I certainly wish you luck with that. And again, your EP is called Way Out Here. It's on Coffee Lab Records. How can you get it?
You can get it on iTunes, all the conventional ways. It's also on Bandcamp for free. So if you like free stuff, you can go on Bandcamp.
Okay.
There's an optional donation.
Great.
You know.
And also, you're going to be playing over at the 5 Points Farmers Market for their brunch today from noon to 2. We invite everybody to come on over and check out Andy's set. It'll be just perfect. And great food over there, Andy, by the way. I hope you have some room there in your stomach for some of the great food.
I skipped breakfast, so I'm ready.
Oh, good. Excellent. They'll have great breakfast there. Anyway, Andy Geels, the winner of the Emerging Artist Contest at the Sea Level Singer-Songwriter Festival this year. Thank you, Andy, for coming in here today.
Thank you for having me.
And that's going to do it for me. My name is Hunter Hughes. Again, next weekend we're going to have Rachel Gaither on the show. This will be the first time Rachel's been on the show. So we got a couple of artists coming up here that have never been on the show before, and Rachel's one of them. You can check out this show again on demand at 11:30, starting at 11:30 this morning. We'll put up a podcast of this acoustic session probably early next week. And check out our playlists, and our concert calendar is up to date as far as I know. trying to keep it up to date as best I can here. Well, I'm going to end today's show. As you know, it was a really bad weekend for the music world when Prince suddenly passed away, and for some reason this one just hits so much harder to everyone because he was so young and so vibrant, and so many people remember so many of his songs. So I thought I'd play some of the songs that I particularly like and to end out the show here today. So without any further ado, this is Prince. You guys have a good day. You've been listening to Hunter at Sunrise here on 89.5 WHRV HD2 Alt Radio, Norfolk, Virginia, and hunteratsunrise.com.